Breaking news for everyone receiving SNAP benefits, food stamps, or EBT deposits in December. There is one small mistake that thousands of Americans are making right now that could delay your December food stamp payment. And if you're not careful, you could be one of them. I'm talking about a simple error that's causing people to miss their deposits, go days without food assistance, and scramble to figure out what went wrong. If you rely on your EBT card to feed your family, you need to hear this warning before it's too late. Stay with me. This could save you from serious trouble this month. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is dedicated to protecting your benefits. Whether you receive SNAP, SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or any federal or state assistance, we break down the updates, changes, and warnings that directly impact your income. We don't sugarcoat things. We don't waste your time. We give you the facts you need to stay ahead and avoid costly mistakes. And right now, in December 2024, there is a critical warning that every EBT recipient needs to understand. So if you want to make sure your food stamps hit your account on time, every time, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications, because missing one of these updates could mean missing a payment, and that's not a risk you can afford to take. Let's get into it. What's happening right now? Here's the situation. December is one of the busiest months of the year for benefits. Between holidays, year-end reporting requirements, and millions of people relying on their EBT deposits to buy groceries, the system is under pressure. And when the system is under pressure, small mistakes get magnified. So what's the one mistake people are making? They're not recertifying their eligibility on time. Let me explain what that means and why it's so dangerous right now. Understanding recertification. If you receive SNAP benefits, also known as food stamps, your state requires you to recertify your eligibility every few months. For most people, that's every 6 months or every 12 months, depending on your state and your household situation. Recertification means you have to prove you're still eligible. You submit paperwork, you verify your income, you confirm your household size, you provide documents like pay stubs, rent receipts, or proof of other benefits. It's not optional. It's required. And if you miss your recertification deadline, your benefits stop immediately. No warning, no grace period, just stopped. And here's the problem. A lot of people don't realize their recertification is due in December. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they thought they had more time. Maybe the notice got lost in the mail or buried under holiday cards. But the deadline doesn't care. If you don't recertify, your EBT deposit will not hit your card. And that could mean no food assistance for weeks, maybe even into January, while you scramble to reapply. Why December is especially risky. December is already a chaotic month. You've got holiday stress, family obligations, shopping, travel, and for many people, irregular work schedules or reduced hours. On top of that, state offices are often short-staffed during the holidays. Some offices close for days at a time. Processing times slow down. Phone lines are jammed with people trying to get answers. So if you miss your recertification deadline in December, it's going to take longer to fix than it would in any other month. You might be looking at delays that stretch into the new year. And let's be real. December is when you need your food stamps the most. Groceries are more expensive. You're feeding extra people. You're trying to put a decent meal on the table for your family during the holidays. Missing your EBT deposit in December isn't just an inconvenience, it's a crisis. How to check your recertification date. So here's what you need to do right now. Stop everything and check your recertification date. Here's how. Step 1. Look at the last notice you received from your state's SNAP office. It should have your recertification due date clearly listed. Step 2. If you can't find the notice, log into your state's benefits portal online. Most states have an online system where you can check your case status and see upcoming deadlines. Step 3. If you don't have online access, call your local SNAP office. Yes, the wait times might be long, but this is too important to ignore. Get on the phone and ask when your recertification is due. Step 4. If your recertification is due in December, find out exactly what documents you need to submit and where to send them. Don't assume. Ask. And here's the most important part. Don't wait until the last minute. If your deadline is December 20th, don't submit your paperwork on December 19th. Get it done now. Give yourself a buffer in case something goes wrong. Real-world example. Let me give you a real example. I've heard from viewers who missed their recertification by just a few days. One woman told me her deadline was December 10th. She thought she had until the end of the month. She didn't submit her paperwork until December 12th. Her benefits were cut off immediately. No December deposit. She called the office, but because of holiday closures and backlogs, it took 3 weeks to get her case reopened. She didn't get her food stamps until after Christmas. 3 weeks without food assistance because she missed the deadline by 2 days. That's how serious this is. Other common mistakes that cause delays recertification isn't the only mistake people make. Here are a few others that can delay your EBT deposit in December. Mistake number 1, not reporting changes in income. If you got a new job, started receiving Social Security, or had any change in your household income, you're required to report it. If you don't, your case could be flagged for review and your benefits could be delayed or reduced. Mistake number 2, not updating your address. If you moved and didn't tell your SNAP office, important notices might be going to the wrong address. You could miss your recertification deadline without even knowing it. Mistake number 3, not responding to requests for information. If your state sends you a letter asking for additional documents or clarification, you have to respond by the deadline. Ignoring it will result in your benefits being suspended. Mistake number 4, assuming everything is automatic. Some people think once they're approved for SNAP, the benefits just keep coming. That's not how it works. You have to stay on top of deadlines, submit paperwork on time, and respond to notices. What happens if you miss your deadline? Let's say the worst happens. You miss your recertification deadline, and your benefits are cut off. What do? First, don't panic. It's fixable, but you need to act fast. Contact your local SNAP office immediately. Explain what happened and ask how to reinstate your benefits. In most cases, you'll need to complete the recertification process as soon as possible. Submit all required documents right away. If you can, drop them off in person or use an online portal to speed up the process. Don't rely on mail if you're in a time crunch. Ask about emergency benefits. Some states offer expedited processing for people who qualify. If you have little or no income and no food in the house, you might be eligible for emergency SNAP benefits within a few days. Follow up. Don't just submit your paperwork and hope for the best. Call back in a few days to make sure it was received and is being processed. And in the meantime, look for local resources. Food banks, community meal programs, and churches often provide emergency food assistance during the holidays. Don't be too proud to ask for help. That's what these programs are for. All right, let's talk about what you need to do right now to protect yourself. Action step 1. Check your recertification date today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Find out when your deadline is and mark it on your calendar. Action step 2. Gather your documents now. Don't wait until the last minute to track down pay stubs, rent receipts, or proof of income. Get everything together in one place so you're ready to submit when the time comes. Action step 3. Submit your recertification early. If your deadline is mid-December, submit your paperwork in the first week of December. Give yourself a cushion in case there are processing delays or missing documents. Action step 4. Keep copies of everything. When you submit paperwork, make copies for your records. If something gets lost or there's a dispute, you'll have proof that you submitted everything on time. Action step 5. Follow up. After you submit your recertification, call or check online to confirm it was received and is being processed. Don't assume everything is fine. Verify. Action step 6. Know your payment schedule. Every state has a different EBT deposit schedule. Some states pay based on the last digit of your case number. Some pay based on your last name. Some pay on the same day every month. Know when your deposit is supposed to hit and watch for it. Action step 7. Plan ahead. If your deposit is coming later in December than usual, or if you're worried about delays, budget accordingly. Stretch your groceries. Look for sales. Stock up on staples. Do what you need to do to make sure you're covered. And here's my final piece of advice. Don't ignore notices from your SNAP office. Every letter they send you is important. Open it. Read it. Respond if needed. Ignoring those letters is the fastest way to lose your benefits. Look, I know dealing with government programs can be frustrating. The rules are complicated. The deadlines are strict. and it feels like one small mistake can turn into a nightmare. But that's exactly why this channel exists. We help you stay ahead of the changes, avoid the mistakes, and protect the benefits you rely on. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. When you subscribe, you're making sure you never miss an important update. You're protecting your income, you're protecting your family, and while you're at it, smash that like button and drop a comment below. Let me know if you've ever had issues with your EBT recertification or if you have questions about your benefits. I read every comment, and your questions help me make better videos for this community. This channel is here for you. Let's make sure you're ready for December and beyond. All right, let's wrap this up. Here's what you need to remember. One small mistake, missing your recertification deadline, can delay your EBT deposit in December. And December is the worst time for that to happen. Check your recertification date, gather your documents, submit everything early, and follow up to make sure it's processed. Don't let a simple mistake ruin your holidays or leave your family without food assistance. You've got this. Stay on top of your deadlines, stay informed, and you'll be fine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay prepared, and take care of yourself and your family.